legend is in the building. The legend is in the building. Press that live button.
You told me that you love me.
He's right here in the building, Major Ephraim. It's your mama. If you know him, just press the name, write the name. If you know him, Nyora is Zita. And I wrote and oh, pray, you know, can you just write Major Ephraim? If you love Major Ephraim, big up, big up, big up, big up. Press the share button once again. The legend of Major is in the building. You know, he's ready in the building. Of course, there's a lot of things to talk about. But the pull up.
Hammer. Who boy for girl now be yourself? What you gonna do her?
Hammer nation, man. God is just with it. What did she baba?
It's the girls them thing, it's the boys them thing, it's the man them thing, and the woman them thing, them time. Yes, I am. How to go?
How's it, Major E? Hello, Major.
Na.
How's it come with the pop? How's it, my elder? Major E, the king of the dance hall. Yes, I am. How's it, pull on? And the team's out there. Maxini Major. Yes, I lyrical editor. How's it, never done for the Harare Garden, Mr. Ina Bugatti, Machida to the throne. You pioneer of zip down to walk on the elder. Look higher. You pay the way for the keys and get the pay today. Reminds me of Silver and Princess Suri One. But the Viscos really man.
I'm living in misery, I'm living in a good day. May you turn this a dream into reality. May you be queen and make the soul on the stage. Training like legs of him, it was a big sin. Oh, last night I'm a slave. So I went to the chase. So you wonder you were grace, your worst life.
Namdara, Bronze gonna say and what you done so. Major E, you're taking good care of yourself. What's the feeling? If people
Feel good, man. Feel good and feel blessed still, you know. Yeah,
people
man.
say
Give thanks for life.
you're
Give
taking
thanks
care
for life.
of yourself.
Thank you. Respect you to each and every one. Me there now.
Hadi marizi mechimuti. Oh my
What's that
God. Hadi takaya muma levels ekutoti ku Liz Brown kwaito ene skiri yakadaro. My God,
man,
the ancestor in the business. This is a proper dance. What's your take?
No, everything is everything, man. I'm glad to be here and feel good about myself. Big up each and every one. Love and respect still. Yeah, man. We love all the music. I'm going, you know. Everything is everything. Bless.
Trendy Setter, you can hear from the real Trendy Setter. When we talk about Trendy Setter, we're talking about the foundation, right? It's one of the foundation who paved the way for Zim Danzo. Also, that time they used to call it Urban Grooves, right? Urban Grooves, okay? So, you know, Urban Groove, I think it's an umbrella term, you know, zongo branja is Zakamira Zakade Andilika. This one a blessing Tanyanyiwa Mudara Major Murisese.
I'm very well. Big up each and every one. Yeah, man. Me there in living colors, man. Living colors.
Tinashe Pamire feel massive. I can see feel massive right there in the building. You know, Mr. Major Ephraim, I just wanna welcome you to the show once again, because guess what? It has been long time.
True.
People were looking for you. And can you answer, where were you hiding? Can you tell us?
You know, I have a whole heap of things to do, you know. Yeah, I take time to educate myself, you know. So we have different avenues going still, but we take time to make music.
Okay.
When me there and live in colors, man. Nobody worry. Me not go nowhere. You see me?
Did you hear that? Did you hear Artist of Major E. Moruko gaze? Funny,
Give
funny. My
thanks,
God.
give thanks. Mad. Marty, say yes.
Artist of Tini Pama Fia, Shady Pama Stones up. You know, when we bring someone here on the show, there is a cause. We don't just bring people on the show for no reason. There's a cause. You requested Major Ephraim and is right here in the building. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, we just want to welcome Mr. Major Ephraim. He's a brother to me. He's an elder to me. I look up to him so much, in so many ways. He has done so much things to me. Not just me alone, but to the entire Zim Danzo fraternity. Right? So without wasting no time, we want you to see how this gentleman used to run the place.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. My way. Ready for me to place again. Phenomenal one. Man, no listen to the done. Original, my champion. What's it until the rhythm, the condeviation? Here walk on, you're very legal. Make sure you come to all of it all. Come for me one and two one.
Why?
Buddy, say yes.
Why? It's cutting crazy.
Bye-bye. Oh, make sure you from the original design person. The Undertaker, build some more. Undertaker, build some more. My way. The Undertaker, they gonna build some more. Undertaker, build some more. Again, wanna better send the Undertaker, bring down the coffin. Murder commit a boy, get down rotten. Wanna send the Undertaker, bring down the coffin. Murder commit a boy, get down rotten. Well, won't get me mad, won't get me in a rage. Better you me dead them on dead for wrong.
Ryan, stop it!
Shut man.
Stop it!
Body say yes.
My God. You know, they say pull up, you know.
Yeah,
They say,
yeah, man.
who know if pull up, you
Yeah,
know.
man, it's a must.
Major Ephraim, me not say you're a lyrical editor. From the lyrics, we can see that you are lyrical editor.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Right?
Yeah, man.
And I just want to ask you before we play that video again.
Yeah, man.
What inspired you to be a lyrical editor? What really inspired you?
It's about the lyrics. You know, I used to listen a lot to artists like Papa San and Lieutenant Stitchy, you know. And I tried to carve my career around these people because they were the most lyrical artists at that time. And it was all about the deliverance, how quick you deliver the lyrics, how much you rhyme, how many words you use, but at the same time making sense. Okay. You see what I mean? So when I followed these artists, I started to find my way through in the dancehall, you know, and then everything else is just history, you know. Bye. Where are you from again? Pick up all nice and decent people in which part you there. Zip with daughter. Bye. From start on to finish, me I ride him again. Bye. From start on to finish, we are Broadway again. So legal. Major, you come a whole official. Come follow me one and two one, so you're very legal. Major, you come a whole official. Here walk on. The editor, lyrical editor, lyrical editor, lyrical editor. Who no follow what come up in lyrical editor? Me think that about the rhythm, no pen, no powder. Anything with us, just me get it out the order. In a me, let the roots and the no culture. I am solid in the present, living in the future. When me talk conscious lyrics, and you get the youngster. We no matter you about them, that you are rasta. We no fret the art, and the big and nuclear power. So legal.
Good boy, my girl now be about herself. What you gonna do? Hammer.
Marty, say yes. You don't know. Yeah, man. That's how we keep it, man. That's how we keep it.
Major,
Yo,
you're full of lyrics.
true.
You know, full of lyrics, and I don't know what I can say at this present moment, because when I used to watch you when I was young in the DJ box,
Yeah,
right,
man.
with the Jabi,
Yes.
I said to myself, hold on, you know, this brother, me not lie, he must be reading from somewhere. So what I did now, I have to come closer now to see what's going on.
True.
And I can see that no man, this virgin is real.
Yeah, true.
This is virgin is real. The lyrics are proper. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
So
Feel you.
I can see most of people relating back in the days when there was sound clash.
Yes.
Silverstone and Stereo One.
Them days
Jam.
are mad.
Mad.
Them days mad, you know. Them days mad.
So we just want to go back a little bit. Them time when Silverstone
Yes.
and Stereo One used to clash. Tell us more about the sound clash.
A serious business that, you know. It was a serious business because don't run with Silverstone, you know. Silverstone, them mans have one bag of tune, you know.
See?
So it's not easy to kill them. You see, so more time, Jabby have to use tactic on them, you know what I mean? I fling with the MC, you know, because him knew, say, the sound them never had no sharp MC like me. You see me? So when time him get in a fix, him just draw the lyrics, you know, and you bury the sound. So it happen a whole heap of time.
So are we saying Jabby use you as a tool as well to kill sound?
Well, that is the idea of a sound system.
Okay.
The sound system back in the day, the sound system relied on the MC. The bigger the MC you have, the better the sound is. You understand? So it's probably the culture that is dying now because whole heap of DJs are just juggling. So they come on their own. They don't need the MC. But back then you would have a selector and an MC. MC would propel the dance. He move the dance, move the crowd, motivate the crowd,
Okay.
and the selector drop tune. So
Okay.
it's like a collaboration.
So was there in time where you could say to the selector or Jabby, yo, big man, put a tune like this or put a rhythm like this?
Yes.
Or is one who was controlling the selection?
Well, what happened is like when you're collaborating, it's like you work in tandem. What Jabby used to do is during the week, because him receive the tunes, you know, and then you put them on cassette, and then him come on iField and drop me the cassette. So me have the instrumentals them. So me I work with them through the week. You see me, I build up my lyrics, and you can draw any rhythm from those rhythms according to how the dance is running. You see, and I had my special rhythms that I would say, hey, drop this here one here, drop this here one here, same time. You see, so it's like a team. You're like a tag team.
Okay, so that time it looked like the lyrics were more patois than our mother language, which
Yes.
is Shona. Why was it like that?
I think it's because from where we got the music from. It was straight from Jamaica. You understand? So the idea was to listen to the side A, get the lyrics, then you know the trend, what's going on.
Okay.
And then when the DJ plays the instrumental on the side B, you always have a compliment because you know what is going on. The lingua, it was all about the lingua. You need to catch the lingua.
Okay.
You know, and then express it.
There are some people who listen to Zim Danzo nowadays, and if you try to to sit on the rhythm using patois, they will say, no, why can't they use our mother language? Is there anything wrong to rhyme, they call rhyme, with patois on
I
Zim
think
Danzo?
it whatever rocks your boat.
Okay.
You know what I mean? If you want to sing in patois, if you can express yourself in patois, you know, well, you might as well. If you want to express yourself in your mother language, why not? I mean,
But you are following what's happening right now in Zim Danza because, of course, you are the trendsetter, right? And you can hear some other artists singing in patois. Do you think they are well received by the crowd or they are not? And if not, what's going wrong?
well, the thing is, it's tricky with patois. If you don't get patois, it's not easy for you to sing in patois.
Okay.
You have to first be able to understand it. Then you can express yourself
Okay.
in that language. If
Okay.
you cannot understand it, you're better off singing in your mother language. What you're most comfortable using to express yourself. Because the idea is to express yourself. You see, it's an art. You want to express yourself. You
Okay.
know, whatever you feel. But the people have to hear the lyrics. If you cannot speak in patois, I don't think you can make a track in patois. But if you can speak patois, then you can be able to make a track in patois. Yeah, man.
Okay, I can see someone say, Hansi, one more time, I can Major Ephraim. Let's just give you one more time, then we go into details. Why is here today? Let's hear what's going on again. One more time, Major Ephraim.
Everything is everything. Up your lyrics you bring on anytime you come, you know. Hey, bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. I'm living in misery. I'm living in agony. May you return this your dream into reality. May you be clean in the soul of my skin, shining like legs of them. Elusive seem. Oh, last night I'm a slave to a wicked when the shades. When you wonder if I praise your worst line. You have it in your torch. It is not sensual. If I cut it, we could not rewind at same time. If wishes were horses, girl, beggars on the right. It's all up the way you make me feel inside. There's nothing I'm dream. It's a proof in my mind. And I have to let you know that you are one of a kind. It's not I think to life like a jigsaw puzzle. Tell me what you ill and me have 20 courses when we come. Me bring the best and you bring the jail. Well, now you really look it only takes to fit here and go.
Stop it! Alright, lyrical
Yeah,
editor.
man.
That's like man.
Jesus Christ, you know?
Oh, the Chimdala intro, Chimdala
Boom,
intro,
Boom!
Chimdala intro.
Wicked.
Keep us under that mad, Major E, Mother Road.
Yeah, man. Mad enough.
Major Ephraim, right now, this is a serious thing right now.
True,
because
true,
you are
true,
the trend said that when I hear more from you because deep nature mono, we follow.
True,
Right?
true, true.
You are the leader. So we have to follow you. What advice at this present moment
Yep.
can you give to the artists of nowadays? Because you are the trendsetter, right?
True.
And more time people back home in Zimbabwe, they are missing you. And more time people here in the UK, they're also missing you.
True,
Tell
true.
us, what happens in the music?
Well, I think the most important thing is to build lyrics that resonate with the audience. I think the reason why tracks like Country Boy, In My Dreams, Am I, and you know, because they were resonating with the audience. The people could live those lyrics. They were real, you know, so people could feel like this guy is singing on my behalf. You know what I mean? So it's easier for people to follow those tunes, and those tunes will always last because they're true. You know, it's not like a song that you just runs for 2-3 months and then it's done. You know, they like In My Dreams. Them tunes are from 2001.
They still,
18 years, 20-year-old. The tunes still play.
They still rock the
You see
place.
what I
They
mean?
still rock the
Yeah,
place.
Sorry, go.
But what makes an artist to write a vintage tune? Tell us the recipe. What makes an artist to write a vintage tune? Because if I see that tune In My Dreams,
Yep.
it has been there for ages, decades.
Yeah, man.
Tell us what makes an artist to come up with a vintage tune.
Well, sometimes what happened was at that time when Eno came and said, "We have to work on this tune," I actually had, you know, when you have like a girl that you want, you know, and then you feel like if I had a chance, I would be saying this to this girl, you know, maybe she would understand me from where I'm coming from, how much I want her. That is what drove me to write this tune. I'm not gonna name the girl, but when you want someone that bad and you want to express a feeling, you know, that is how that tune came about. So I was singing more realistic lyrics. What I was feeling inside about the girl.
So the lyrics were more real.
Yeah, man.
In real
It's
life,
real
right?
lyrics. Yeah, it was real life. You know, there was a girl I was thinking, oh, if this. It's gonna happen, but you know what I mean? That is why I wrote the tune, you see.
The tune I wrote was more directed the one I was saying, you know, I like this person. So I wanted that girl or to express myself so that person can actually hear what I wanted to say to her.
Yeah, that's
Right?
That's
Crazy thing. This is Major Ephraim and also Massive and Crew. Don't forget, and next week, if you want to see Major Ephraim live on stage, first time after years, right? If you want to see Major Ephraim live on stage, we are inviting you all to come to Luton.
Yep.
You know, a month end, right?
That's right.
The 30th of this month. Major Ephraim birthday party is gonna be crazy. When we say
Mad.
crazy, maybe I'm using the wrong name.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's gonna be mad. You know what I mean? Off the chain, you know what I mean? You can't control it. It's madness, you know?
Off the
It's
chain.
madness.
Off the chain.
Yeah, man.
So we'll be celebrating the legendary Major Ephraim birthday party, right? Major,
Yes.
what is that you miss maybe back home or here within our community? What is that you miss?
Well, to be honest, I miss the dancehall style. You know, I mean, the MC and selector properly running things. It's good because me here yard like Etherton I do it, and my youth Ridgoman I still hold the mic. But it is good for the artists to hold the mic because it sharpens their lyrics. You know what I mean? It sharpens your lyrics because you're being prompted to do something all the time. Like how we grew up with Jabi, he would just draw a rhythm anytime. So you have to be alert. You have to have enough lyrics that you have written. Otherwise, when the rhythm play, you have nothing to say. You see what I mean? So it keeps you on your toes. And by so doing, you have so many lyrics that you write because the job is that demanding. But because if the artists are just going to go to the studio and sing, you don't have like a practice or playground where you sharpen your lyrics. That's what we used to do. Sharpen the lyrics in the dance and then go to studio, go perform.
Okay.
You see what I mean? Yeah.
Okay.
So-
Someone just asked me where in Luton is going to be taking place at Cabanas. That is in Luton. LU1 3QE, right? Luton, right? So make sure next Saturday, Major Ephraim birthday party is gonna be curious right there. Make sure you count down in your numbers to witness the legendary on stage. So what role did Jabi, the late Jabi, play in your life to be where you are at this present moment?
I think Jabi played a pivotal role because he's someone who believed in me from the first time he heard me. He just said to me, I want you to come and hold the mic anytime. I was still in school, so I couldn't do it because I had to go back to boarding school and come on my holidays. But he said, you're free to come anytime and hold the mic from the first time he heard me. So it's like a confidence boost, you know what I mean? My confidence was boosted then because there was a lot of competition back then because, you know, we would have 5-6 MCs. And then I was this young man, you know what I mean? And then give me a blind. And everybody just said, go on. And, you know,
so how did you get the blind? How did you get the blind? Because I understand there were so many MCs.
True.
How did you get the blind?
What happened was in the area, around the area, we
Yeah.
used to have what they used to call yard dance. So you would put a sound system at the backyard, you know, in Highfields, and then our elders, you know, Dandara Rockers, and they'll play the rhythm, and then we'll juggle, you know, just enjoying ourselves. And then from that, you know, people were feeling me. I said, no, why don't you go up on the mic, man, and do it? You know what I mean? I couldn't do it at that time because I wasn't that confident. But it's because the people were encouraging me to say, go on, man, go on. And then you know, one day I just had the courage to go there because what they used to do is at the end of the dance, they'll just do a free run on the mic. They introduce a rhythm and everyone will just go around passing the mic. And then, you know, it was my turn, and when we start saying, Jabi, stop the rhythm. You know, stop the rhythm and play it again. Say, give that you the mic again, you know? And Culture T said, what is your name? I didn't even know my name. Because I didn't have a name for myself. I didn't know it was going to be like that. You know what I mean? So he said, oh, this youth is bad. Let me introduce him. What's your name? I said, I don't have no name. Just say Ragamuffin E. You know, that's what I felt at that time. He said, what is Ragamuffin E? And then, you know, people get mad, you know what I mean? And then,
What did you do that time?
Yeah, they get mad, you know. Some said, no, come again next week. And Jabi was on my case.
Okay,
you know?
and this member, we want to hear what he did on that day for him to get the blind.
Yes. What about my boy? Make I stay there one sweet. I do not up like the cheat anyway. Make I bye. First stay there one, I'm on the street. Watch me speech, repeat. Stay there one sweet. I do not up like the cheat anyway. Make I bye. First stay there one, I'm on the street. Watch you now. They born with a major leg upon the lyric.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's all about the show called The Walls of Friday, brought to you by ExpressLink Money Transfer. Kamchida kutumira mali zenyu ku Zimbabwe, please. Buy ExpressLink Money Transfer. Mali yenyu munaiwana. Hanzi ari kuridza uyo sando dzake Empress Teacher coming from Empress. Sando dzamudhara Major Ephraim. Sando zenyu kwamuri.
Give thanks, give thanks.
Okay, Major Ephraim.
Yes.
I understand he had loads of tunes, right? And now people relate to your songs.
True.
And you had lots of collaborations.
Yeah, man.
I understand with Otsue Gota and also Booker T.
Yes, indeed.
And it looks like you and Booker T were kind of like Buju and I can say Wayne Wonder.
Yeah, because
Tell me why.
because
Tell us.
back in the day, like I was saying, there was so much competition. You used to have Culture T, you used to have Dads, you used to have Yellow Vibes. That's the boys Dombari. And on. And then you would have myself, you would have Booker from Highfield. So it was easier for me and Booker to link up because we're from the same area. So outside the dance, we would link up, you know, practice our own tunes. And then obviously the boys from Barry would also do their collaboration. You see what I mean?
Link up as
Yeah,
well.
man. You see? So that's how it go. You know, it's just, it become like from a collaboration to like brethren. You know what I mean? We've been like brothers for years and still is. You know what I mean? So big up Booker T, any which part today, Mr. Sing I love on a good can dance. See me?
Booker T,
Up
big
and
up yourself.
Gavin. Yeah, man. Up and Gavin.
And I understand it because I used to come to feel muchindi lecture about music, and one thing I found out is kuti mundara makadzidza school wise, education wise makadzidza, you know,
True.
kudzidza zviri kutotizo tikatanga kuzitaura panapa, hey tona usika mero mangwana chita sei
I know. Marty, say yes.
tichizvitaura.
Yeah, it's always good, man. It's always good. I mean, music, you know, music is good to have, but sometimes you feel like in life you have some things that you want to achieve, you know, personally, you know, educate yourself, and you have a like a shoulder to lean on when things don't go right one way. You still have another button to press. You see what I mean? So it goes. So that's what I just did. When I was growing up, music took a lot of my time, you know, the dance and everything. So I never had the chance to, you know, do other vibes outside that I felt I wanted to do. So I've always owed that to myself and say, well, you know, I wanted to attain this, and I, you know, pursued it, and I'm still pursuing certain things, you know what I mean?
Hanzi King Mandifaza, man, he reminded me literally Mandara. Hanzi, thank you so much for bringing Major Ephraim, big up yourself, and also where is Marlin S.
Marvin S is there, you know. Me and me, you know, I've been linking him up now. We want to make some collaboration. Guys are good youth still, you know, very lyrical artists, and, you know, you ever set the trend. You ever set the trend. Yeah, man, things are going.
Okay, so Tina Sotakatari from the lyrical editor in terms of music wise, what we hear, because at the end of the day, Vanakawanda, Vachukuleta, Nema songs any kudara. But do we have anything in stock at this present moment?
Yeah, my last track was last year, just at the end of last year, you know. Me and DZD record Now Fit for them.
We have it ready, we have it ready, we have it ready now.
I've worked on it was an African collaboration where they put African artists together, you know. They put 9 artists from Africa come together, check out Baddest with Shatawale and Awire, NC Dread, you know, AK Songstress, you know, Ghana, Nigeria, Zimbabwe, South Africa link up, you know. So I've been doing those things, but because, you know, sometimes education takes too much time, you know what I mean? You have to, you know, you do one thing, you can't do both, so, you know. So whenever I've got time, I do it. And me and Innocent have a new tune ready, you know. Yeah.
Wow, the Baddest combination, they have a new tune ready. Is there any chance, do you want to tell us the title, or we just want to leave it like that?
We'll leave it.
I'll leave it like that.
But it's ready, you know, and Innocent is going to introduce the tune.
And also
Anytime,
they were asking
anytime.
where is Innocent Utsue Gota. They still want to know where is Utsue Gota.
We've been working. It's the good thing about technology is, you know, I can voice from here and he can voice from there and we put it together, you know what I mean? Just like that. So I voiced already, and, you know, it will come out soon for 2019. Brand new tune.
I just hear that you remind me me moyo mutu unomera pa unoda Major E and Booker T. You remind me of that tune, moyo mutu unomera pa unoda. The people are relating more to Booker T and Major
Yeah,
E.
you know, Moyo Muti, that was like when we got a good deal. You know, what I mean, we were enjoying our vibes at that time because the late Tendai.
Yeah, they just said that's my
Let
deal.
them
And fortune and battles are gone as well.
Yeah, my mad producer that, you know. Yeah, man, respect, yeah, man. Rest in powers, any which part it is. But he's the producer behind In My Dreams and Country Boy, you know. He was a mad producer, you know. And I wish the youth had such a producer now that would even make better music, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So,
We know kuti pane dambudziko ratiwira tese.
Yes,
Wewe na madzedu dambudziko rakaitika ku Mozambique and also ku Zimbabwe. The storm. What do you want to say to the people wakatera at this present moment?
well, it's very sad. It's a sad situation, really, you know. I've been watching the images and everything. It's just devastating. It's heartbreaking, you know. It's heartbreaking. It's not what's going on in a situation like that. You know what I mean? Of course, it's a natural disaster. You know, it's maybe things that we cannot avoid. But you'd want to think that in the future you will learn from these things. You know, try and probably have, you know, certain measures in place in the event that such things happen, and then people are helped much quicker, you know, because we save more lives, you know. But it's a sad situation. Yeah, it's a very sad situation.
Okay. Hans is go kone. Hans, where is potato? Potato arikupe. You know, man, what kuyo koma itanasi. So many people want to know. Where is potato? They want to know where is potato.
Potato him there, man. Potato him there. I linked him up last time, you know, through Mad Minox. Big up Mad Minox. Yeah, Mad Selector. You know, I linked him up, and you know, the idea is to try and build back the vibe, you know. But
Build back the vibe,
yeah,
yeah.
but slowly and surely
Surely.
we get there. We get there. Yeah, we get there.
But can we still say the generation nowadays, they're still relating to the music way back when, or you have to move up with time? Tell us more about that, because you are in the music.
I think what happens with music is it's dynamic. Music is dynamic.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, no matter what type of music, as long as the people relate, you know what I mean? That's the most important thing. You know, people have to relate. But I'm loving what is coming out of Yard, and I'm impressed by some of the producers, some of the rhythms I hear. You know, some of the rhythms I feel now. You start to think people are really coming of age. They are coming of age. It's like they've taken time, but they're finding their way now.
They're finding way.
Yeah, you can hear some of the rhythms. I'm really impressed.
So you're actually impressed with the works,
Yes.
the dancehall artists, and also the producers are working, and also the hip hop artists are producing.
Oh yes.
Right? So is there an artist, right, that you can say to people, you know, yes, I'm impressed with this artist. Yes, this artist, I love the way. Is there an artist you want to mention them?
Well, I can't name one because there's some quite a few.
Quite a few.
Winky D is doing very well.
Same.
Winky
Winky D, Gaffa, yeah.
He's doing very well. I like this youth. I'm name again. Gospel Warrior.
Gospel Warrior.
Yeah, love that youth there.
Gospel Warrior, doing good. Somebody.
You know. And I like the rhythms. Rhythm wise, I like what, you know, Fantan is making. Fantan.
Yo, Fantan, Mr.
The levels rhythms.
Fair to one, and so Fantan. Yeah, the rhythms are bad.
Yeah, man.
The big man. T-Man as well.
The elders rhythm. So they make there are some rhythms that you feel, yes, this rhythm can play on any platform. You understand? You know, if you don't tell the person who is listening that this is from Zimbabwe, they'll just think it was an international
Jamaica.
track.
Yes,
Man. You see what I mean?
All right, guys, we just wanna take you way back. I know most of you know about this track, and you know Major from this track, right? And those who know about tune, Bossa Blanc, just Bossa Blanc. If you still know Major from this one, just press a love button.
Days of wine and roses are no longer around.
Chinoy Street.
Y'all know the Agony Center. Agony Center.
Hunting Toma Daraya. Hunting the fire sound anthem. Dr. Richaka Chaya.
Days of wine and roses are no longer around. Strictly rock on my back, just to rule up the town. And you rule, you rock on my thing. Come on and rule, you rock on my thing. Yes, you rule, you rock on my thing. Be going around, be going around.
Major from insertion.
Ragamuffin and the cooler, ragamuffin in the area.
What to mention DNA, sir?
Can't tell me how you rule. Ragamuffin, come on and rule.
We pull up again.
Come on and you rule. Ragamuffin in the area.
It's gonna get to mud right here.
Big in the town, yeah. Ragamuffin in the area. Read about it in the paper. Ragamuffin the camera show. Bubbling on the radio. Are you rude? Ragamuffin, come on and rude. Ragamuffin, yes you rude. Ragamuffin, we go around. We run chase in Jamaica. We run chase in New York. We run chase in Atlanta.
Make sure about yourself.
Ragamuffin, Skylark.
Bring up each and everyone. Money. Say yes. Yeah, man. Anthem this. Anthem this. Anthem. Yeah.
Major Ephraim.
Yeah, man.
You can see that now people they relate
True.
to the track.
Yeah, man.
And I don't know. Tell us more about that tune because
What
every
I
time.
think what happened was
Yeah.
Jabi dropped this tune, right? And he had a 7-inch, 12-inch version. He had a 12-inch version. It just roll on.
See?
It just roll on to the instrumental, you know? And I never had no lyrics ready for it. And I just had to do something on it.
Oh,
And
we
I
have,
built that tune.
we have Takura right there. Right there, Takura is there.
Yeah, man. You don't know. Hey!
Ross
Fireman!
Eye, Ross Eye.
Fireman!
Yeah,
Fireman!
fireman. Tell myself.
It's a must for we link him up. Yo, done them again. Yeah, you might go. It will be there.
It's
live,
coming right, yeah?
Yeah, it will be there live, man. Yes, Rossi Eye. You don't know. Me and Rossi go back a long way, you know. Go back a long way, you know. But I might change and extend it, you know. Boss a lyric, bossy lyric, you know, with the
It was bad, still. That you the bad.
Mad.
That you
And you
bad.
know, from day one, you know. From day one.
It's insane.
But back to the tune there. So when I sang Lyrical Editor for the first time, you know, even it took even Jabi by surprise. You know what I mean? And then he fancied it so much that it became the anthem. This is the tune that we would start the dance with. You know what I mean? You know? And at one time he called Munya Brown and said, hey, listen this tune, yeah, man. You know? If you put this tune, you have to record this tune. You know what I mean? Jabi and Munya talking. I said, listen to this tune. Because whenever the tune play, the place match up, you know what I mean? The place mash up, it tear down, you know? So me just build on it, and you know, everything is everything. It's one of the biggest tunes in the dance, and people relate to it a lot. Yeah, man. And it make me same time, you know. It make me.
Okay. 120 Chinoy Street.
Yes, Agony Center.
When you move from 120 Chinoy Street, going somewhere, I understand that time we went to Tetros, right?
Tetros, yes.
What was the feeling? Because I understand you were taking 120 Chinoy Street as your yard.
Yes.
What was the feeling?
Well, obviously, when you've been running things in a certain place, you get used to the vibe. You get used to the vibe.
See?
And then when you go a next place, you know, the vibe is different at start. You know, until the people start build up the same aeration again. You know, so they start build up the same, and the feeling becomes the same. You see, so it was a transition, but for the better because we were moving up.
Because if you remember, back in the day, the dance was in the ghetto, you know, deep in the ghetto. And then it was downtown, you know. So we're taking it central town, uptown. You see that? It's movement of the dance. The dance is moving. Yeah, man. We're getting better because we're now being accepted in those places that we never used to be accepted.
See?
You see what I mean? Yeah, man.
So what we're going to do right now, we're going to play some of the tracks that you used to listen to them time.
Yes, true.
Listen to this.
You don't want no one night stand, no. You want a good husband, yeah. Properly right every night. You deserve to be a wife. You don't want no one night stand, no. You want a good husband, yeah. Properly right every night. You deserve to be a wife. You want a midnight rider, on and on like Energizer. To be there the morning after one second bonus. Yeah. Those lonely nights you cry, lies, pains, alibis. Telling men is friendly, willing to go play outside. 'Cause you don't want no one night stand, no. You want to understand, yeah. Every night, you deserve to be a wife. When them can't stop, get from money, come
Hey, what do you mean?
me all alone, they tell me. Me all alone, they tell me. Me all alone, they tell me. Challenge, coming out of Babylon, can't take it. But don't me.
Hold up, what do you mean? Well, everything is everything. We don't know if a dancer with vibes are like, blaze it up. Yes, King of It. You're on things.
No big man,
You're on things, man.
That's Metro in the building. Metro Saturday is going to be crazy.
When them can't stop, get from money, connect. Me all alone, they tell me. Me all alone, they tell me. Me all alone, they tell me. Challenge, coming out of Babylon, can't take it. But don't me out of my face. When them can't stop, get from money, connect. Me all alone, they tell me. Me all alone, they tell me. Me all alone, they tell me. Challenge, coming out of Babylon, can't take it. We saw the seed, we got the trace, so me have to rape it. Anytime we dig it, let the sun me put it. When we put it on the table, we take the knife and sew it. One buckle again, me use and take it at it. Anytime we know they come to use them as they like it. See a face, me use to smoke and I'll go more smelly. Send back the police, smoke, give me that one man. Make the man that feel like that. When you stop chat, let me tell me how the man.
When them can't stop man from money chronic. What you mean, man? Yeah, man, it's chronic of the bun.
Oh, the simple go Godzilla. What about this?
True.
What about this?
Lovers weep.
Oh,
I
man.
am calling over the girls that are sick. Not your knees. Proceed.
Indeed.
Watch out.
Check it.
Them on the night and touchy bitty bitty. We need a bitty when they go there to sit. Position down, pose, y'all to run from it. And the bubble be feel like it in the tune. Fishing could have bad like a dog, big lemon, big dick. Digital weapon to be realistic.
Yeah,
She
man.
and a ball and a turn and a twist.
Oh, yes.
Hardcore romance in
What's it
C-Made.
dance, man?
All night be working all day.
dance.
Hardcore romance in C-Made.
Go.
All night be working.
Yeah.
But they hardcore romance in the goddamn body.
Yo. Them tune I used to take like this.
Oh, my God.
Take to blood. Remember,
Lovers weep. And the hardcore over the girls.
That's Metro in from Bedlam Party next week.
Oh,
Saturday
my
for big
God.
crazy.
Watch out.
Mother Road. You need to come down next week.
Position down, pose, y'all to run from it. And the bubble be feel like it in the tune. Fishing could have bad like a dog, big lemon, big dick. The little weapon to be realistic. She and a ball and a turn and a twist. Over here. Hardcore romance in C-Made. All night be working all day. Hardcore romance in C-Made. All night be working. But I need hardcore romance in the gym. What it hot? Someone put up with your in on the front. Hardcore romance in the gym. What it sweet. They want to remedy the video. Use up on the shop. No use up on the tape. Hardcore romance in the young them a see. Put up on the pedal.
Yeah, man.
You have to cool down a little bit and
Yes.
I'll talk about the
Heating at the
music.
place. Heating at the place. Heating at the place, man. Heating at the place. Trust me. Love it when them tune the bus. Pay tune, you know. Dance tune. And them type of thing we missing out.
Don't ever make man. That's the original plan from the French guy. You ain't gonna say, in them young man, why not like one? Me and them now they're up on the boards. And we culture and what we be chose. Such a give up your post for me say you're not a love officer. Just like this say you're not a bearer. Me say you're not a love officer. Once he said that target and I feel cancer. Me say you're not a love officer.
Hey, pull up them tune, man. Must see Culture Louis, you know. Culture Louis, can't done. You see them tune, they take life from early. You see that? Them selector, man. All the selector them. You better know. Them type of tune, you have to drop. You understand? If you let go them tune, then you know where you come from and you know where you're going.
Okay,
You
so
understand?
Benja, next week Saturday, can we expect that kind of tune play
Yes,
for the
indeed.
belly part? Because they're the foundation.
That would make my day.
That-
You understand? That is what makes my day. You understand? All the selectors are coming. Me no want no rush thing on my birthday.
No rush.
Me no want no rush thing on my birthday, you know. All of the selectors, the members, you understand? To play a real tune, you know. Yeah, man.
I hear some girl talk about my sweet talk. Woman and wife, woman and your Valentine.
Benja is special.
Yes.
From you and the wife, make me see your hand. When you show you what I'm in your name, I mention. From you already read and you have said everything. All I get to man and be a straight thing. From you and the wife, woman and make me see your hand. There's a girl in my ching bang. We already ring when you have said everything. Me and your man did a trouble. Now a girl come and me say she a look like girl. She must think say a so time to come. Tell a girl quit, and that's what you said. See you with your husband, she have to keep quiet. You want me the ring, same everything. So make a girl go on, real up and sing. Girl you want the wife, you want the life. Make the one of them go and bounce and fight her.
Wife, man, you make you wear the ring, you know. Where all the wifey them. Pick up all the wifey them. Not matey. We not rate no matey, you know. Wifey, to wear the ring. Pick up all of the girls, they will say, man, I put ring on them finger. You know what I say? And I matey business with the day, you know.
That's,
Up, Red Dragon, the late Red Dragon. Them DJ madman.
that's Major Ephraim for you, the trendy setter. When I talk about the trends, the man who set the foundation. Ndo mango mataitera mango hanzizo ndaita ma goosebumps.
I know, it's them type of tune. You see? Them type of tune, man. Yeah, man. Big it up each and every one of them tune in, man. Everything is everything. More of this.
Listen,
On my Earth Day, March
Bridget,
30, they must come. They must come.
I just wanna take it by surprise, right?
Cool. Wow.
Mama used to tell me when I was a baby, you could do anything when you're ready. Granny used to say when you sit on a leaf, you sing like a bird and high in a tree. Now me a come when I know me ready. Tell you this how you be in a category. Not in a day or a B or a C. A man done ratchet body in every style. Big bouncers, we have to big bouncers.
Season settled. Now you remind me of the late Jabby. You see there. This was him, you know, when he dropped this tune, you know that Jabby now is in the dancehall mood. There were certain tunes that, you know, when him drop,
It's in the mood.
He's in the mood. Yeah, it's non-stop now. It's murder.
Mud.
It's murder.
See?
You understand? Big tune, man.
Ragamuffin, yeah. Now step up, Mr. Honeybites. I tell them one more.
You never went to the other day. Like the pretty bird that shit has found. I could not resist the temptation.
Major in the building.
Your body touch. She asked me what I want. I couldn't resist. Asked me what's the price and the price. Asked me about the business. Music is the life.
Now I'm gonna see the rice and peas and the chicken something. Now when the girl ready, then she happy. Ragamuffin say don't get.
All of the girl them. Oh, better.
You're not profit, I must have shot this cow about master. Stop it.
Hey!
God Almighty. I'm saying,
Fontan, yo, Fontan,
Yo, yo,
be
yo,
on
yo.
myself. Him there, Fontan, you know.
Bernard Davis said, what you gonna do her?
Money, they remember to come in March 30 of the day of Luton, man. At them type of tune I play. And we have a whole heap of artists for you, man. Action Fire, Rich from Jamaica, man. You see there, my good friend Action Fire, there from Jamaica. Rusty Eye, there. Mike Ainity, there. Booker T, there. Decibel, there. A whole heap of artists me can't mention, man. You have to reach, you know. March 30. Make sure you're there, Luton.
Man!
Take there. Big it up, each and every one. Yeah, man. Love one up. Come again, selector.
Paul Smith. I'm Melissa Adanete. Melissa Adanete. Lord, my sister. Holy, my sister. Lord, my sister. Holy, my sister. Dear God, center. Dear God, center. Dear God, center. With my voice,
Hold on. Let me tell you about this tune, you know.
Yeah.
Because this tune is for the bad boy them. Because the agony center is the remand center. You know,
Okay.
so when you commit crime, you go a remand.
Okay.
You know? Remand prison. So when you're there prison, you feel the agony because it's pain. You understand?
Okay.
So he says when the bad boy afraid because the bad boy them afraid that to go to jail.
Jail.
Yeah, so the agony center is prison. You
Did they
understand?
hear
You
that?
better know.
Did they hear
Yeah,
that?
agony center is prison.
Handy when you go on the 2 down bones go Handy down bones go lyrical at the once again. But this time around is on the Zimbabwean rhythm produced by the Sour family. We are talking about the Sour. You understand what I'm talking about? Juice Spot.
Again. Hey, let me do it. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna do this in a show now, you know. I'm gonna do this in my mother language. You understand? Listen good, you know. Hey, da pedi da, go ye da. Hey, say this a road of music and da pedi da. Road of over the guy da go ye da. Go ye da, me do road da pedi da. Une ango masiki we dai wa go tere da. Say this a road of music and da pedi da. Road of over the guy da go ye da. Go ye da, me do road da pedi da. Une ango masiki we dai wa go tere da. Ba una famba, pasi pa no tenira. Chimiro chako iwe ho. Mukasa kuchenda, wakapenga. Money again. That's all. Hey, da perera, do yerera, da perera, do yerera. Boom. Hey, cheri saruda musika na da perera. Rodo roba diga dai na do yerera. Roba yereba, bindu roda kamerera. Kune angu masiki we dai wa koterera. Cheri saruda musika na da perera. Rodo roba diga dai na do yerera. Roba yereba, bindu roda kamerera. Kune angu masiki we dai wa koterera. Bauna fambo, pasipo notinira. Chimiro chako iwe hona chino yeveta. Ewa masinga mukaka kuchenda. Wakapenga, napa kutenda. Wauno yenda kose yini ndino tevera. Ukandida na hona yini ndino vesera. Ndelika kumba, yoshambira. Daiwa nipa waka menduro ya kapanira. Kuni sorude musikana ndega perera. Lolo kwa diga dai na kayerera. Kobo yereba, menduro na kamerera. Kuni angu masikiwe. Oimen! Yeah, man, you done know.
Major
It's
influence.
versatile, man. We can do it in show, we can do it in part, but you see how I go. I just the music, man. I just the lyrics and expression.
And then so Alfred Albert got them against a green on them against.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Mad again.
Okay, Major, let's now talk about the birthday party next week because people want to know exactly, right, who is
true,
coming,
true, yes.
right? Because after this, Young Mike's gonna take over. So who is coming? Who is gonna be on the lineup? And if I'm going down to watch Vunza Budizo, are you going to perform in a live band or else you're just going to perform but it's not live band because we are coming there? There's Templeman, Godfather is right there. Big up yourself, yo, Templeman.
Yeah, man.
Templeman, you around the place.
Yeah,
You know.
well, it's like a
Big up
it's like a
yourself,
celebration.
Templeman, yeah.
It's like a celebration. So it's like a cocktail of artists. You know, we're not from
So
the
it's,
dance.
so it's like a cocktail.
It's a cocktail. It's a cocktail. You know what I mean? So it's a cocktail.
Love that.
Yeah, like I told you, let's say, me have my old time artists from early, you know. The man like Action Fire himself, straight from Jamaica.
Action Fire is gonna be there as well.
Action Fire! Action
Action
Fire!
Fire!
Yeah, man, he's going to press the head there. We have Rossi Eye straight to fly out of Dublin, you know. Go rich.
Ross Eye, big up yourself, you, Ross Eye.
Done them again. Maka done them. You
Done
know?
them, Mr. Done them.
Decibel, my youth to defend me from early, you know. And we're article singer for years, you know. Booker T is gonna be there. My youth Mike Iconity is gonna be there. My youth Fireband is gonna be there. I'm blessed because I have all these artists who always want to share that moment with me.
With a brother, with a big man.
Empress Tisha is gonna be there. Big it
up. Empress Tisha!
Big up good Candan. Spencer Matema Sango, me know you have the revival tune them. You know, say you have the hip hop classics. Bring them up. Spencer Matema Sango there. Obviously, yours truly, King Alfred there.
Of course, man. Yo, I don't want to lie to you, ladies and gentlemen. I know what the big man used to play. Jabi. And trust me, on that night, right, I'm Jabi on that night. Rest in peace, Jabi, because guess what? You paved the way for us. You are the real man. You are the elder. You know why we call him the elder?
What everybody want to know? But it's who's on them now.
Yeah, man.
Well, who both dance and who dance? Unity and strength, so we must take together. When we stick together, we will stand up well, stronger man. It don't make sense for you fight your own brother man. Go on, Mr. Major Card, you a trendsetter.
G-Man, please tell me what this let me hear them say. Not that them a disappear.
Good boy, my girl, now be about yourself. What you gonna do?
But it's who's on them now.
Magic Saturday.
Yo.
Well, who both dance and
Major E. Mother
unity and strength, so we must take together. When we stick together, we will stand up well, stronger man. It don't make sense for you fight your own brother man. Go on, Mr. Major Card, you a trendsetter.
G-Man, please tell me what this let me hear them say. Not that them a disappear. But yes, the elders will come.
That's a ball tune coming from Major E alongside. This the D. The tune called
Let me hear them say.
Elders.
Not that them a disappear. But yes, the elders will compare to somebody corporate like
My name is Major Ephraim, I'm the lyrical editor. Hold my microphone and them a say me peculiar. Me tell and put up fat and them a say me familiar. Full of style and pattern.
What's the next you say?
We not
Everyone.
What a bunch of sticker. Pick the call of Mr. Lula. Me lyrics long, the pick up the lyric out Slovenia. Up, downtown, rule every area. Africa, America, Europe and Asia.
G-Man, please tell me what this let me hear them say. Not that them a disappear. But yes,
Yeah, man.
You link up with the use them and collaborate and bust some big tunes.
True.
This one alongside Dizzy D.
Yeah, man.
What make you to link up with that youth from, I think, Australia, right?
Yeah.
Tell us more about it.
This is a youth. We always there for me. You know, say Major. Me want cut a tune with you, brother. Me want cut a tune. You know, I have a whole heap of youth to come. You know. So sometimes me feel the tune, sometimes me don't feel the tune. And when me feel the tune, me say, all right, my youth, but we work on it. You see that?
Let's do it.
Yeah, because T-Man bring a bad tune. He said, T-Man have a bad rhythm, you know.
The elders rhythm.
Yeah, me hear the rhythm and say, all right, them rhythm are cool, you know.
Let's
The
do
rhythm-
it.
Yes, let's work on it. And then, so the tune comes.
Boom.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like England and Australia link up, you know.
This is coming from Fountain. Major your butt like Cyclone Ida. Idea.
I'm mad.
Mad. You know.
Maddy.
Like I say, next week Saturday it's gonna be Major E birthday party. It's gonna be crazy. And also don't forget tomorrow, you see Match Babies, they are holy pa. Tomorrow it's my son Young Mike birthday party. It's going to be crazy at Cabanas as well. So make sure I link up at Cabana Young Mike birthday party. So this week we are going to Young Mike birthday party. And also next week it's about the big man Major E birthday party. I think it's a pleasure to have Major E here today because I think man, this is a Jamaica don't give much about the sound system, the artists, the producers. I think man, want this. I think I'm not even the age Major Anima Kolimangan because he's still young.
I'm 21 again. I'm 21 again.
But also, right, if you still got one question you want to ask Major, he's still here. Ask Major one question you want to ask him, he gonna answer you straight away, provided it's all about the sound system. Right? It's all about music. Just about music. Right? Okay, tell us, ask us any question you wanna ask Major E right now. Actually, Pano, and it's all the moves on the Vunze footy. So any question you wanna ask Major Ephraim, please ask him now. He's still here to answer you. right? Anyway, whilst you're waiting for the question, I think when you watch the social media, pani zakawana zine chingo itika, right? Pani mfana akaputisa internet nezuru, I think, for the past 2 days. This youth is called Ja Master. Hanzi Mari Murimonya. Listen, I think most of you can relate to this too. Listen.
Hey, Rasta, think I talk to you, Mungadi Trasta, come and Kakapaka, the Papa Saskaturi, go to the country Rasta, Cement. I like the way you
Good boy, my girl now be a myself. What you gonna do? Hammer.
Hans Major, do you want to collaborate with my Ghetto Youth? Major, we want your number one to bring you to Dublin. Please, Major, do you want to collaborate with the Ghetto Youth then?
Of course.
Right.
Yeah, man,
and
good.
if yes, who do you want to collaborate with? Who do you want to collaborate with?
Well, I'm open to work with anyone right now. Yeah, if you bring a good tune and we feel the tune,
We'll do it.
We can work, because obviously with this thing, there are standards, isn't it? Some of it is half baked, it's not right. But when it's well baked and it sounds good, then we can
We'll
work
do
on
it.
it. Yeah.
And
Actually,
also-
right about now, me and Gatsby have a link. So me have a next tune with you Gatsby that me a work on. So I can accommodate as many at a time, but it's one at a time. But all the youths are welcome. Man.
Welcome.
If you have a vibe,
Let's
and
do
you have
it.
a vibe that you feel is good enough, and we feel it, of course we
Just
can
do
work,
it.
man. It's music.
And
yeah.
also, they want also your number so that they can link you. And also, if you want to get your tunes, how can they get your tunes?
Yeah, true.
The number for Major Ifa.
Yeah, the number is 074 380 91548. 074 380 91548. Remember, say it's +44 if you're out of England.
+44.
Yeah, if you're out of England. Yeah.
Listen, Major Ephraim, are you coming to Zimbabwe Cup Plus 2019?
Of course, I will be there.
He's gonna be there. He's my,
man.
he's my
Yeah,
general.
they're different.
He's,
They're different.
He's
They're
always
different.
there. He's
All the
always
time.
there. He's
Yes.
always there. And Major Ephraim, which 5 Zim Danzo artists wauri kuziva kuti vari kuruwa ngoma 5 Zim Danzo waungatipo wari kuziva kuti ava yes vari kuruwa ngoma?
Smati rinotangira kutoka.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? The youth called Enzo Aisha, Smati no Tangira Gutsoka.
It's like Kip Rich, you know that, in the dancehall. There was this artist called Kip Rich.
Kip Rich, yes.
Him came with his own style,
Different style.
very different style. And yes, that's how I hear that Enzo youth.
Enzo youth.
Yeah, it sound different, and it's refreshing. Because everyone is sounding the same. So you want someone who just sounds different from everyone else. If you sound different, you're outstanding. It's easy. You don't want to sound like everyone else.
It's a different style.
Yeah, it becomes monotonous.
See.
You have to find your own vibe, you
Okay.
know, and it sounds original. It's better because it's refreshing. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. We love that. We love that.
Okay.
We love that.
Who else? Who else?
Yeah, man. Easy. Colors, am I right? My youth
Colors.
My
Colors.
youth
Colors right
sing
there.
good. My youth
Yes,
colors can sing
yes.
good. Freeman, him have a good style.
Freeman.
Yeah, man.
That's
Make it up,
3
make it
now.
up.
We
Yeah, man.
need 2 more.
Wicked there. You must be
We
there.
need 4. We
Yeah,
want 1 more.
Well, chat about, man. It would have been nice to have the girls same time, you know? It would have been nice to have a female artist.
But than say not all. What is
Not the all wicked. Not the all wicked.
Not all.
Yeah, man. Not the all bad artist, not, you know.
Bad.
Bad artist. Not the all bad youth. Bad
Boom
youth.
shelele.
Bad youth. Bad youth.
Boom
Bad youth.
shelele.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Wow.
That one go can done, man.
That's Major Ephraim for you. He just tell you about 5 artists who are run the dance, but he never said these are the only one because he just only asked for 5. No,
It's too many.
there are too many. Right? This is gonna be our last one. Then Young Man's gonna take over from this. Major E is gonna be there again next Friday. You just lock out for the next show for Saturday.
Yeah, man.
Rasta, think I talk to you, Mungadi Trust.
Selector, Major Ephraim on stage with the Killer Team.
And the girl line has muni, but for that fire, no baba munu planting, never see a capona country, for no. Ah, Putini, Mupana, Putara, Masini, Yalwi, Nini, Kimoko, Tinegatelli.
Oh my
Money.
God.
Say yes.
Okay, Major Ephraim, it was a
Yeah,
pleasure
man.
of having you right here, big man.
Yeah,
Because
man,
guess
respect.
what?
Thanks for having me, man. Thanks for having
That
me.
angle, you've made the day for so many people.
Yeah, man.
I know Trigu Chema, Maflaza Gaitka Kumba, but
true,
some
that's
of the
true.
people right here, but to really Vika. Right?
That's true.
We are really Vika because of your presence.
Yeah,
And
true.
it's
That's
an
true.
honor to have you right here on Zimbo Live TV. And I can do the next Saturday, Tinga Titoriko.
Yeah, man, come in numbers, man. Let's celebrate. Let's have a good time, cause you know, some Walipa artists that we've worked with, some of them are gone. You know what I mean? So you start to realize the importance of life. You know what I mean? When you wake up and see the light, you have to give thanks to the Almighty. You know? So when Earth Days, they must be celebrated because we celebrate life. And it's good when all my friends, them come together as one, how good and how pleasant. So if you're able to come to Luton next week, on the 30th of March, please make it a day.
DJ
'Cause I'll be
Angel
looking forward to
are gonna
seeing
be
you.
there next week, Saturday.
man.
Yeah, they're gonna be at the Major E one more freestyle. You know the time, time you actually have man, you change your good hey, and one more freestyle, please, before he goes. And in those sungiras, I'm gonna enjoy Major E. Please, one more freestyle. Oh my God. Do you want to give them Major or what do
Two
you want
of
to
them
do?
others in the world, yes, I love me dedicating. Yeah, they love it when you give mama, you'd never deceiving. Made the day for the knees, that's the father give you blessing. I love you, mama, I love you, mama. 9 months in your belly, mama, you carry me. From me, I dig, I mean, you will provide for me. Fill me up when they take me, when me hungry, yes, so you send me to school. Me no live like a fool, and society could never take me like stool. Bumbo glad. Love on a good can done. I'll see you next week, Saturday, March 30th, Club Cabanas, Luton, yeah man. Make it a date and don't be late. Love on a good can done. Up and govern.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We just want to say big shout out to all those who log on to the show and to our sponsor, Express Links International, Expressing Man Transfer to Mirai Mari, Zimbabwe Man Transfer, yeah, Express Link. We love you so much. Thank you so much. From here, don't go on away. Young Mike is going to take it away for the next 20 minutes. Love you. Big up yourself.
Respect to each and everyone who tuned in. Thanks for your time. We love on a good can done. And remember, say we have whatever works for you still. You know, remember me there. Love on a good can done. Marty, say yes. My way. Me gone, yeah, man.